Most English learners think of do as just a boring verb that we use for questions and negatives, but native speakers use do in a surprising number of ways. In this video, you'll learn 12 advanced and idiomatic uses of do that will help you sound more natural and understand native speakers better. Let's get started. Number 1. If something or somebody will do, then they are suitable, acceptable, or good enough. Will this dress do for the party? It's often used when something isn't perfect, but it's sufficient for the situation. So, is this dress suitable? Is it acceptable or good enough for the situation, for the occasion? This is often used with words like that, this, they, and it. And when we add have to, like that'll have to do or it'll have to do, then we are emphasizing that it is not ideal. So it's good enough, but it could be better. Is this the hammer you wanted? I was after the bigger one, but this'll do. In other words, it's not the perfect tool, but it's fine for now. I couldn't find the coffee you wanted, so I got this one instead. Oh well, it's not the same, but it'll have to do. It's not ideal, but it's better than nothing. And here we're using have to, so we're emphasizing that it's not really what we wanted, but it's good enough. Now let's see an example with a person. You'll do, or to emphasize that you're not the ideal person, then you'll have to do. Imagine a kid talking to his dad and he says, I wanted Mum to help me with my maths homework, but she's out, so you'll have to do. Hey, I'm good at maths too. So here the kid is saying, well, you're not my first choice, but you're all I've got, so you'll have to be good enough. I'm just going to show you a quick bonus idiom here, and that is will do. So not something or someone will do, but simply will do. This is used to agree to do something. Make sure the dog doesn't eat the birthday cake. Will do. Can't promise the same for myself though. In other words, there's a shorter way of saying I will do that. Can you water the plants while I'm away? Will do. It's very normal to use this simply as another way of saying yes or okay, sure, will do. Number 2, could do with plus a noun, which means need or want. I could do with a coffee. This is a British favourite. You'll hear it all the time in the UK. How are you feeling? Honestly, I could do with a holiday, a massage, and a large pizza. Very true. I really need them. And we don't just use this for people, we can use it for things, for places. What do you think of the living room? It could do with a coat of paint. In other words, it really needs it. It could very much benefit from that. Number 3, do the trick. This idiom means to have the necessary or desired effect. So imagine that your friend's phone isn't working properly. You might say to them, try restarting your phone. That should do the trick. This is very common in spoken English. Let's just see a little dialogue. Did the herbal tea help you sleep? Yep, knocked me out in 10 minutes. That stuff really does the trick. In other words, it works perfectly. It has the desired or necessary effect. Number 4, do something or somebody justice. Or you can also say do justice to something or somebody. And this idiom means to represent something or someone as well as deserved. The photo doesn't do her justice. She looks even better in real life. So you can use it for people, food, views, anything that's impressive. Wow, that cake looks amazing. Trust me, the photo doesn't do it justice. It tastes even better. So the photo doesn't show how good it really is. Number 5, do somebody proud. This idiom means to make somebody feel proud of you by doing something very well. You did your parents proud with that speech. It's often used in emotional or supportive contexts. Imagine a school kid that's just finished their exams and they're telling their parents about their results. I got top marks in all my exams. Wow, you've really done us proud. So you've really made us proud of you. Number 6, do somebody in. This phrasal verb means to exhaust somebody. That 10k run really did me in. I've actually never done a 10k run. I'm not a runner. I do work out, but I prefer to do other things. So this usage is common in the UK and it sounds very native, very natural. In other words, I'm exhausted. How was your first day at the gym? I think the treadmill tried to do me in. I'm absolutely shattered. So shattered is another way of saying exhausted, bit more of an informal way for you. Number 7, do as a verb can mean to visit or explore a tourist attraction. You must do the Tower of London and Buckingham Palace while you're in London. This is informal, very common in travel conversations. We did the Colosseum, the Vatican, and 3 gelato shops before lunch. Sounds like you really did Rome. So you visited all the main attractions and ate well. Number 8. A do, which is short for hairdo, is a styled or elaborate hairstyle. I love your new do. In other words, I love your new hairstyle. If we compare do and hairstyle, a do implies a more styled or elaborate hairstyle. If you just say hairstyle, this is more general, it's more widely used today, particularly in British English. And we also say updo, which is a formal hairstyle where the hair is pinned up or pinned back. I got a fancy updo for the wedding. Fancy is just an informal way here of saying elaborate. Love it. Shame we don't call it a down-do when it's just flat. This is true. Although we say updo, we don't say down-do. Instead, we say wear your hair or have your hair down. So I have my hair down today. I usually wear my hair down. Number 9. A do is a party if you're in the UK. I don't think it's used this way in North America though. Are you going to Mark's leaving do on Friday? It's slightly informal and often preceded by an attributive noun. That is a noun acting as an adjective. So in this case, we've got leaving do. It's actually a gerund, so a verb functioning as a noun. Somebody's leaving do is a party celebrating them, typically when they leave their job, or perhaps if they're moving to another area. Other common collocations are work do, Christmas do, hen do, which is the celebration or the party that a woman has before getting married, and stag do. So this is the party that a man has before getting married. In the UK, these terms, particularly hen do and stag do, are extremely common. In fact, I think I hear them even more than I hear hen party or stag party. Are you going to the office do on Friday? So here, another collocation, office do. Only if there's cake, otherwise I'm busy. So the office do is simply the office party. Number 10. Do it. So this idiom means to have sex. They were definitely doing it. This euphemism for sex is very common in TV, films, and casual conversation. So, in the popular series Friends, when Phoebe finds out that Chandler and Monica are together, and Chandler says that he loves Monica, and Phoebe says, "Oh, I just thought you guys were doing it. I didn't know you were in love." Let's see a little sample dialogue. So, they've been spending a lot of time together lately. You think they're... Oh yeah, they're definitely doing it. So, they're having a sexual relationship. Number 11. Do time. So this phrase means to serve a prison sentence, to spend time in prison. He did 8 years for arson. Arson is the crime of setting fire to something, so typically a building. You'll hear this in crime dramas or more serious conversations, but it can also be used humorously. So, are you free tonight? Nope, I'm supervising after-school detention. So, doing time. Got it. Comparing looking after naughty teenagers to being locked up. Number 12. This is our last one. To do with. So this means connected with or related to. Can I have a quick word? It's to do with the new booking system. So it's related to, connected with, or about. It's about the new booking system. This is very useful in discussions, debates, and explanations. And I'm just going to show you one final, very common use of to do with. Tell me again why you guys broke up. I think you should give him another chance. Yeah, well, it's got nothing to do with you. Mind your own business. So here we've got nothing to do with. This is very common when telling someone not to interfere in something that does not concern them. It's got nothing to do with you. You know, it's not your business, not your concern. It's not connected to you in any way. So mind your own business. So next time you hear someone say, "That'll do," or "I could do with a break," you'll know exactly what they mean. And you might even start using some of these yourself. Which of these uses surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments. And if you liked the video, if you learnt something, then please give it a thumbs up. And why not subscribe for more? And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything. And I just want to say a massive thank you to my channel members for supporting the channel. See you in the next video.